Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Richard West. I'm a Denver sports fan, obviously. Today, we got the Cardinals versus Broncos, preseason week 2. The only reason I'm kind of late to this reaction is just because I tried to be so optimistic and so supportive of the Cardinals last season, and the division was there for the taking all year. They just needed to get past the Seahawks, and they couldn't do it. So this year, I'm going in with, my optimism for Kyler and the Cardinals is kind of gone. You know what I mean? The NFC, I think, became way more competitive this offseason. Kind of been a slow progression. 2023, there was hardly any competition, it felt like. And then it improved in 2024, and I think it's going to be the same case here. So their chances are kind of out the window, and I'm not really expecting much from this matchup, especially because I know for a fact guys like Bo didn't play in this one. Because I heard Sean Payton say that the starters, for the most part, aren't going to be in until the Saints game, finishing out the preseason. So, but we're going to check it out here. Let's get into it.
Carter stays in the backfield.
Who is that? It's not Kyler.
Inside handoff to Carter, and he has met the backfield and swung around. Stop back at the 40. Jonah Ellis. Big stop. Blake Gillikin.
Jonah Ellis, man.
Standing at his own 26. Courtney Jackson had 4 returns for touchdowns.
One of our more
college.
Underrated draft picks, in my opinion.
Away from him, and that's a gorgeous punt. Will they spot it at the 1 or the 2 or the 3?
Special teams has looked a little bit rough, which is interesting. I mean, I know we're rebuilding and it's going to take time, and, over time we can, get it better a little bit. But that was like the third element that Sean Payton was like, okay, this is the last thing we need to fix, because the punting and the field position that we were getting, every offensive drive was not great. It's one of the reasons the offense had such a hard time last year, was because we would always start within our own 10-yard line. So Sean Payton fired special teams coordinator, I forget how to say his last name, got rid of punter Riley Dixon, picks up guys like Trent Sherfield for special teams, and overall just trying to revamp it a little bit. And I would say, ironically, the depth that everyone has been complaining about and fiending for on the defensive side is finally been answered. We have defensive depth like crazy. Offensive depth is getting there 100%. I think our core is still good. Definitely room to grow there. And then special teams is the one thing where it's a little bit iffy. So interesting to be seeing that sort of thing during the preseason as well. Oh shit, no way. I thought he was going for a touchdown. Rolls out. Oh wow, we started all the way back there. Damn, he stayed in the whole time.
The 8th fastest tight end to get 500 catches in his short.
I'm not going to lie, I'm just happy we got a vet in free agency for the tight end position, because I was hoping Taysom Hill, if the Saints were going to let him go. I still think they haven't done that. Juwan Johnson, which I know we tried to get, and he just decided to stay with New Orleans. And so at that point, I was just like, damn, we're the possibility that we get our guy in the draft tight end class isn't as deep as the running back class. So when we got Evan Ingram, I was just like, okay, something, But I gotta be honest, I wasn't super optimistic about him. Stuff like that shows you he might still have it.
Career, he is explosive, he is sure-handed, he is a piece on this offense the Broncos have not had the last 5 years.
I thought you told me the starters weren't playing tonight.
I didn't tell you anything. That's what Coach said, and you never.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Ingram's done for the night. That's all we need.
Stidham,
nice.
throws wide open. It is caught. There's Pat Bryant. Makes a
in the red zone. Let's go, bro.
10. Explosive start for the Broncos.
I'm done pausing.
Good for 29 more yards.
These videos are already long enough.
Again, it's the separation that creates the catch. Pat Bryant told us in
I'm just gonna digest this a little bit. Also, it's late as fuck and I'm tired.
Rookie wide receiver.
Give us to Harvey straight ahead, and he's swung into the end
Almost
zone.
knocked my cup over. Let's go. Something for Harvey. That's good to see.
Man, that was quick.
Look at all that bright orange we're seeing in the crowd again.
Scoring drive for the Broncos to open the football game.
They started on their 3 and they ended with 6. Fantastic read right here by R.J. Harvey, and that's the experience he wants. There's nothing like
I hope ownership, I know they probably are really tied to this current identity with the new uniforms, and I like them. But I really hope they do the smart thing in a couple years when they're able to. And the guidelines, NFL rules, finally let them do so.
And it is caught.
I hope they do let them. Or, I mean, I hope ownership does.
14 and a first down.
He is singing tonight. 2 catches already in the first quarter. And
Make the throwbacks our main uniform.
This preseason crowd
Give us a
making
white
some noise
version
in the
of
power field at Mile High.
the throwbacks with that helmet.
Give us to Carter.
Make those our main
Backfield again.
home and away
Broncos were all there
jerseys.
right away.
Would love
Great
that.
call. They're going to take the delay of game.
5 seconds. Keeper
Oof.
by Brissett, and he'll move forward. The big-bodied Jacoby Brissett, 6'4", 235.
Brissett, I keep forgetting he's in Arizona.
Brissett wants
not
to
doing too
throw.
bad.
Pressure up the middle.
Oh.
The end zone, it is caught for the touchdown.
Okay, we're
Simi
7-7
Fehoko
against.
able to make the grab in
I
the
guess
end
technically
zone.
6-7.
16-yard strike from Brissett. And an extra
I would love
point
to see a
away,
little bit
tying
more
the game.
dominance.
It'll be on the right of your screen, right about there. Jaquan McMillan a little bit behind the route.
3rd and 15. Stidham's in a slump.
3rd and 15,
2
bro.
incompletions. Huh?
Takes the snap. Cards rushing for pocket collapse.
Oof.
Stidham squeezes through, steps and fires. Hits Pat Bryant for first down.
Great
yardage.
patience and
Right here
processing.
at the bottom of your screen.
I like what I'm seeing here.
Here comes some pressure. It's picked up nicely by the Broncos. Stidham steps
Oh.
and fires. In traffic, Pat Bryant goes up to make the catch.
Brian, okay, good to see him on some routes.
Working on Keitrell Clark of the Cardinals, good for 16.
Look.
80 seconds to play in the quarter. Stidham has time. Lofts one sideline. It's caught. Troy Franklin. Into
Let's
the
go,
end zone.
Frank. Okay, so we do have some.
Broncos, and a beautiful ball right on time from Jarrett Stidham again.
Stidham throwing this before
And
Franklin
Ingram.
was looking for the ball. So Jarrett Stidham
Harvey,
just
Franklin,
diagnosing the defense
Bryant.
immediately.
We got the younger guys in.
When he began, and then said, and then floats it right in between the corner and the safety.
I was literally just
Teammate of
watching
mine
a
that's playing
2023
for the
Oregon
Cardinals.
game, Oregon
That's,
Texas
we'll
Tech,
get to that in a second.
earlier today, and
Cardinals on the return. DeMarcado cuts
the
to
more I
middle,
see from
25,
Bo and
30,
Troy
and out to the 32-yard
at Oregon,
line.
the more I
Right
realize
now,
why
to
they
me, Tyler
drafted.
Day is that number 3 back.
R.J. Harvey, J.K.
He was such like a
Dobbins,
deep
and
threat
Tyler
for
Day
getting in the
now.
end zone, man.
Here's McLaughlin saying,
Nice.
Ryan.
Oh,
Keep 4 backs.
this is the problem with Jaleel. He's so inconsistent. You want to keep him because he pulls stuff like that off.
Payton.
When you think he's not
McLaughlin
going
rips
to.
off a big one for 35 yards.
But then he's just quiet a lot of the time,
man.
man.
Only continued to play hard and learn the craft of being a running back. Sees a mess to his left and takes off to his right. He has track speed.
I think that was the
My
second
point
flag
being
against
about
Alex
Troy, I think we're going to
Palczewski
see
so
more of
far.
that. More of him
26-yard
being a
field goal
super
attempt
deep
for Will
threat
Lutz.
all year this year.
No doubt about it. Expect to see Sam Ellinger in the second. After some
End of the half here.
Earlier, Stidham stays in there, hands to Bidet, and he is met immediately in the backfield for a loss of 1 on the play. Broncos have sold
I
out
like
every home
17-7.
game since 1970.
Huh. Good
Another
stuff.
completion there. I'll say that again. The Broncos have sold out every home game since 1970.
Every offensive coordinator just saw that in the NFL saying, do we have that play?
Damn.
10 plays already over 10 yards. Now Stidham wants the end zone. Back shoulder, it is caught. Troy Franklin. It's another
Franklin
dime
again,
for
see?
Jared Stidham. And he finds
Show me a
Franklin
replay on that
again
one.
for
Come
a
on.
beautiful
You got it.
touchdown.
You got it. Okay, sweet.
Franklin screaming with joy at the end. It meant more to him than anybody in this stadium.
We got to see more of
But I
that.
love
We
you're
saw
gonna
it in
hear
the
this
Bills
often,
game. They
late
made the
hands from
record.
receiver. Watch how late the hands come
I
up
think we'll see it a lot
by
from Bo to
Franklin.
Troy this
That
year.
is
It's
him
finally going to pay
understanding
off.
he's likely getting
Everyone
the ball.
doubted
He's
him after
press
year 1,
covered.
bro.
So you
Give
gotta
him
win in the
past his
draft.
rookie
What that
year.
brings to us
I think we're going to
familiarity
see
and
that this
speed,
year.
because now you know what you're doing. You're not thinking. You're out there playing football like you're in high school.
Toon throws. Hits Michael Carter. Let's give him a break.
24-7. This is the dominance I like to
Sam
see.
Ellinger checks in. Open up quarter number 3. Wants to throw.
It's Ellinger? I've been saying Ellinger.
And throws into a pile
To be
of
honest, that still
Cardinal
sounds right to
red.
me. I don't know.
3rd and 13. Arizona brings lots of pressure, and Ellinger can't get out of it. Pocket collapsed around him, and he is brought down by a host of Cardinals.
A host of Cardinals. Is that the
bit of a blitz
equivalent to
zero
School
look.
of Fish?
And this left side, on your left side, this player lets you know that it's open.
It doesn't even matter who the quarterback is for Franklin. Everybody knows about his affiliation with Knicks and Oregon, and obviously with Stidham, it's been great as well. Gillikin punts it away. Courtney Jackson still trying to make this team, Mike, from the 5.
Look at him.
The 20, 25. Took a big hit at the 29. It's a heck of a prediction, by the way. Really going out on a limb there.
Yeah, that's right.
Quick hitter, giving the first man third. Courtney
Let's go.
Jackson down the sideline and inside.
Courtney
the 20.
Jackson,
Another
holy
player
fuck.
trying to make this talented Denver team. Jamie Robinson finally tracks him down after
I'm
the
losing
gain of
track
30
of how many
yards.
backs we got.
Big picture nationally, people are talking about the Broncos like they haven't. And
You know, I think they
Or
got
is he a
chance to
receiver?
keep
I don't
four
know.
running backs. I think they want to keep Bidet and Jaleel. And that would make it tough for Ellinger to make it, and you hope you can keep him on the practice squad.
If you're the Broncos, one of the great things you can say, you don't need anybody at any position. You got the tight end, you got the middle linebacker.
I mean, no,
you got
we
too
need
many
tight
running
ends.
backs. So it's a good problem to have if you're the Broncos.
Weaver on the return. Here's Scotty Gage.
I mean, the real thing
He's
that
also
worries
been a
me
headache
is the
for that
possibility of
organization. You got
Estime
a
not
guy
sticking
who's
around. I
quietly
really
doing
had
his
high
work,
hopes
getting
for him. I
better
think
after
we
being
all did.
drafted by the Broncos.
Nice.
Nick Benito's done everything right.
Speaking of Benito, there's
Big
a
loss.
sack. Good job, Jordan Turner getting home. Rookie out of Michigan State, undrafted free agent. And that would have been interesting to see. And the 2 regular season games will be great when the Broncos and Chiefs get together. That pass looked like it was bad at the line of scrimmage. And then Green can't hang on to that knuckleball.
27-7.
The line with 12 seconds to play in this third quarter.
How about the Broncos taking Cincinnati to overtime last year on the road? That was an impressive win. It was an impressive play, even though they lost the game.
Cardinals able to swallow.
All right, end of the fourth
here.
here.
Loss there for Estime.
The greatest teammate you could ever have. The only receiver I played with that never complained for the ball.
Oh,
Right,
yo,
the
great
diva
throw.
Position, but that's not
That looked so leisure.
Teammate you could ever have. The only receiver I played with that never complained for the ball.
right. The traditional diva position, but that's not who he was.
You might know a guy, Steve.
Yeah, I know a guy. I know you. Hopefully you know a few guys. He'll be on the field. Great throw by Ellinger, but just enough air on it. Look at that confident nod right there. Free scoring showing some ability to do multiple things.
Great blocking.
Courtney
Get up
Jackson
there.
on the run. We've seen him big in the return game.
It's Courtney
Going
Jackson
11 of
again.
12 for 113. A nice touch on his long tosses tonight as well.
On his what?
Handoff is Watson trying to pick some holes and bounce it outside.
Pick some
That'll go
what?
as a loss. Post-game show immediately following the game. Early start from Louisiana next week.
Nice.
On 4th down and 4
Oh.
on the run, Ellinger. And unable to secure it was Newton.
A lot of guys are
Well,
figuring that
no,
out
it
right
just
now,
wasn't
where,
in.
Hey, the best I can do
Bad
is just
pass.
not good enough.
Down.
Not the defense for the Broncos.
And that's why you want to keep piling up plays. You were talking about Turner, Jordan Turner making another play.
Oof.
Still,
Oh.
and it's not just Sean or the
Pretty
people on the
good.
staff. Like Darren Rizzi, the special teams coordinator for the Broncos.
Rare and Dizzy.
People might forget he
Bro,
was
we
the-
really have a tight end that's 6'7" and a special teams coordinator named Rizzy.
The interim head coach for the Saints.
I mean, Peyton Manning did that better than anybody on offense the year we won the Super Bowl. He could do everything, and yet he knew that we had to be on the same page as him. The little meetings he would have, the extra practices, those things made a huge difference. When you win the Super Bowl, you have a team that cares about each other, cares about the craft.
That doesn't mean, that just means you have a chance. And
Oh,
and then I
that's
would
in,
say
in.
most importantly, ownership.
Oh,
Belted
we
him,
keep
got
it
the
or no?
football back, and it's a touchback instead.
oh.
Coaching point is finish.
Keep your hands
You
on the
have
ball,
to
man.
finish with
86.
details.
Who's 80? That
Up by
pre-scoring dude. I don't even know who he is. He's
And
been
we'll
here,
throw Fort Ellinger
I'd say, pretty
across
present in the
middle. It's
preseason,
Blake
but
Watson shifts, makes
that's one you
people
gotta
miss.
catch. Hold on to.
Stays in bounds, first down.
Keep your
Denver.
hands on.
Denver does the same thing to the Arizona Cardinals.
We didn't even score. 27-7. That's it. All right, other Broncos fans, let me know how you're feeling about this team down in the comments below. What's your record predictions? I've said it before, I'll say it again, and I think going into this year, we're all kind of on the same page. Last year, I guessed it right, and I said 10-7 into the playoffs. Exactly what happened. Not necessarily the way I thought it would, but it happened. This year, I think we're all kind of on the same page that the floor is 7-10, and I would think I would probably say ceiling might be like, what, 12-5? But then again, like a lot, if you go back through the record of Sean Payton on the Saints, like year by year, he had a lot of 13-3 seasons. So I'm thinking maybe 13-4 or 14-3, possibly. We'll see. But yeah, just my thoughts. Let me know yours down in the comments below. That is the video. Thank you for watching.